Welcome to Diversity TV, news and commentary. I'm Troy Shaw. You remember those movies? You know, those movies back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s that showcased African Americans very stereotypically? You know those movies where the African Americans had the very big lips, the very wide eyes, you know, earrings hanging down to the ground in certain cases, where those African Americans weren't just black, they were really black. Showcasing kind of like mentalities of being very subservient to their white counterparts. You remember those movies? You thought that those movies were gone? Those movies still exist. Those movies are still coming out in today's times. Hollywood seems to not get it. Those times will hopefully be a part of a negative part of our history that we will be willing to put in a box, of course, acknowledge the box, but put in a box and set that box over to the side. So we as Americans, as all Americans, can go on. No, Hollywood wants to showcase yet again, in very stereotypical fashions, African Americans as these stereotypical oriented kinds of characters. Which brings me to Tropic Thunder, a movie that is directed by Ben Stiller that also was written with Robert Downey Jr. and also has Jack Black in it. From what I understand, it's a very funny movie. Robert Downey Jr. in this particular movie plays the part of a black man. Yes, that's right, people. He is in full blackface. Let's call it what it is. Blackface. With the kinky hair, the lips protruding, and dark skin. From what I understand, he plays the part very well. Robert Downey Jr. has always been a great actor. I loved him in Iron Man. But I'm very sorry to let you know that he has made a serious and grave error here. Because although you may be very funny, Mr. Downey, although Ben is a great director and a great storyteller, this is completely and utterly unacceptable. And the African American community, for the most part, will not accept this. We cannot continuously allow our images to be distorted. If an African American is required for a movie, then hire an African American. Not very hard to do, Mr. Stiller. For instance, perhaps if someone creates a movie depicting in the very grossest sense the part of perhaps maybe say a Jewish individual, the Jewish Defamation League, rightfully so, would come out against that. It is disrespectful to showcase an African American in any particular light as a subservient-oriented individual. I'm not saying that this particular character played the part of being subservient, but he was not black. That is a problem. America as a whole has issues with race. You do not make the situation better by playing the part of a black man when you're not black. Plain and simple. It's very simplistic. If you're not black, don't play the part of a black man. And please, don't disgrace the great work that you've done in the past by portraying parts such as these. Please respect the African American community. Please respect Americans as a whole, but respecting this particular type of thing is in essence the greatest thing that we can do to move our nation ahead. I hope that you've heard my comments, and I wish any comment back from you. God bless, and I'll see you very soon.